So, we've got the second game in the set between Wisconsin and the Pacific Northwest here on Mega Random. And it's Oz and KingSpillah. Ozzglaux, the first appearance in the tournament from this legend. Technically, I think he lives in Arizona, technically, but you know, he rolls with the right squad, so we let it pass. I don't know, maybe he's moved since then. But he's playing the Khmer in gray. His opponent, KingSpillah, also born and raised, well, somewhat in Arizona himself. KingSpillah playing the Mongols in blue. Looking back, zooming out here on this mega random map, we do actually have scouts this time for each player. Of course, the Mongol scout will have a much greater line of sight, which should help KingSpillah to find out what the situation is on this map. We've got... Is this guy going for a boar, or is he docking right now? He doesn't have the wood for a dock. I think he's going to take a boar. Does he see? Oh, he sees all of these boars. This is so good for the Mongols. They gather hunt 66%, 40% faster, which will allow a much faster feudal age for KingSpillah. Oz with the Khmer doesn't have to build any buildings to age up. It has no building requirements to unlock the age up or to unlock any like future buildings. Like for example, in order to build a market, usually you have to build a mill, I think. In order to build farms, usually you have to build a mill as well. I think that, yeah. So with the Khmer, you don't have to. You can just do whatever you want. And that kind of allows you to optimize around getting less wood for relatively unnecessary buildings, especially going from feudal to castle. So you can get a pretty good fast castle going. We do have a dock from KingSpillah here, though. This is kind of the KingSpillah Winston Smokehill devil on his shoulder team that also recently defeated John Wick from Arizona. So lots to be frightened of here. KingSpillah was a bit worried though, and he was in the custom scenarios practicing his 22 pop scout rush just 20 minutes ago. So we'll see. We've got geese stolen by Oz. His scout, I think, accidentally ran under the TC. He managed to snag some geese though. He's got the other 3, and that's so good for him. The TC is shooting the geese. Okay, these ones are gonna stay. It's a tournament, so no holds barred, right? You can do whatever you gotta do to win in a tournament. This is like really quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I guess it'll get louder later when there's war happening, but for now, Oz making a little lumber camp enclave here with these houses. Okay. And I think we don't have any fish yet for KingSpillah. That's gonna really throw his build order practice off because you know, it's a whole different build now. When you have to take fishing ships, you gotta send all your stuff to trees instead and not build the mill for a while and do all this dock and more houses and stuff instead. But it's gonna be worth it, I think. It's gonna pay off. Oz, ooh, he's getting griefed a little bit by Mega Random. This boar is like way out here in the middle of nowhere. This one should be good to take, and this one as well, if he opts to. Does he see them? Yeah, he actually sees all 3, so he's still just chowing down on those geese for the minute. And he's got another goose down here, and he's gonna build another mill. Oh, we got double berries too. Lots of food on this map, actually. Really nice. So these geese, I think KingSpillah trying to find those, but they're long gone. They are long gone. We've got our Mongol player almost able to click feudal. He's on 22, 23 pop right now. Then we've got like a really interesting mill. We got to remember KingSpillah plays at about this zoom level, so everything looks closer together, I guess. Those brothers, man, I try to tell them, you got to play a little bit more zoomed in. You got to build a micro, but it's a difference of opinion, I guess. One may be better or worse than the other. Who knows? Could be dependent on player. But this mill actually serves to be a nice convenient drop-off for all these boars, too. So actually really sick from Oz. Dropping that right there. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, no loom. It's a bit of a long pull. This villager might go down. Here's a trick. If you don't know, you can build a building on top of the boar, and it will de-aggro the boar. Is she gonna die? You need a garrison immediately. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's just a slight walk. But no villager goes down there. One more hit and she would have been toast. We've got... Actually, these fishing ships are going like a long ways here. Interesting. 4 fishing ships out for KingSpillah. He's also almost feudal. Oz has the food. He just needs to click it. What do we think Oz is looking at right now? What's he doing? He's attacking the lumber camp. These villagers don't have loom. He could get some villager picks right now. KingSpillah did actually lose an eco at some point here. I'm just seeing this now. Lost to Gaia. Not sure what. I assume it was to a boar. Is there... There's definitely a hole here, unless I'm crazy. There's no tree there, right? I mean, this scout is on 1 hit too, but you could definitely go through here and hit some vills. I don't think it'd be worth it though. He just wants to be annoying right now. Oz halfway to feudal now. Shouldn't be too far behind. What zoom do I use? I mean, let me check in the game right now. I'll tab for that. Scrolling speed 75%. Zoom 40%. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I just think that being a little more zoomed in and moving around more gives you a little bit more control. But they say they want to be able to see more, so they play a little bit more zoomed out. So I don't know. Couple of farms for the Mongol player, and we've got a barracks, a stable. And he's 700 food. Is he just trying to fast castle now? I don't know. This I think was going to be a scout rush, but maybe he's changed his mind? He just needs 150 gold. Gonna go for a lumber camp up here. Interesting position for that. Usually drop that touching the wood, but no big deal. No scouts being produced. Double bit axe being researched. I think he actually is gonna try for a castle age play instead now with the fish. He has so much food. Oh, never mind. There's the scouts. He was just getting his eco sorted out. Okay. And it looks like it's gonna be scout v scout here. Oz also dropping that stable and a double spear. Wait. The double barracks is crazy. I think they might have spawned with a barracks. Not sure. Should we check? We're checking. We can come back to this. No, they didn't. Okay, I'm completely wrong. All right. Okay. We're going forward with these buildings too. I love that. The blacksmith and the house, moving villagers nearer the enemy to be able to produce closer. Ublarf in the chat. Big ups for Oz. Looks like he's gonna... Oh, this isn't walled. This is walled. There's some strange effects. What's going on here, Capture H? Do you guys see that? What is that? It's a graphical bug, I guess. Couple of spots on the screen. Splashing? Okay, sure. We love that. With the Khmer, Oz can hide villagers in houses, too, if he gets attacked, so... Good thing to remember if you're facing a scout rush. Also, I will know I just saw the elos are in the top of the screen and the bottom right next to their names in the parentheses there. As with most of the players in this tournament, I don't think either of them has played enough 1v1s to be accurately ranked. Not sure. Maybe Oz. I haven't looked at his profile recently, but KingSpillah definitely is not. So he's not 910 elo. I'll say at least that much. In 1v1s. 4 scouts out, 4 Oz. He's going to have to pull back all of these vills, apparently. Oh, man. They're all going to the TC. Wheelbarrow coming in for Ozzglaux. And we've got a couple vills on gold for KingSpillah, 2 vills on gold. Could see cast. Okay, now we're splashing over here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. That's why I play zoomed in. I wanna be able to see the splashing or something. 5 scouts here. A couple spearmen though. I don't think the scouts are gonna be able to accomplish much. But this is not great. Okay, he's going to farms, and a lot of farms. Oh my goodness. Jelly Beanie Baby in the chat as well. Okay, we got the whole family here. Spearman trying to head off the scouts. And Spearman attacking the TC will die to the 5 villagers in the TC, but that's going to be a head scratcher for KingSpillah. He's like, what's going on here? Might throw him off a little bit. And, oh, at the same time, all the scouts died. Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. I'd take 3-4 spears for 4 scouts. That's a worthy trade right there. Okay, well, maybe not all. I see like 4 corpses here. Maybe 3. KD, even right now. 5 and 5. 4 and 5. Plus a boar kill. And the scouts go down. KingSpillah not prepared to face spearmen this aggressively. And now I think he wants Castle Age and he wants Cav Archers. With Mongols, Cav Archers are cheaper. No, they attack 25% faster. Such a good thing that Capture just added this like info here, because I would just be spouting fake news all day if I can double check. 25% faster attacking Cav Archers. Okay. Pretty good. How many fishing ships? 7, 8. 8 fishing ships here for blue, none for gray. The fish will run out eventually, though. I think that's where the score is coming from for blue. Having the extra 8 eco right there. It's 47-32 on the eco count. KingSpillah maybe a little bit more warmed up. Like I said, he was doing a little practice before this. Keeping that town center working. 2 minutes of idle TC time for blue. 4 minutes and 33 seconds for gray. It's one of those things that you think like, oh, I'm doing okay with this. You know, I'm chilling. I'm making villagers. And then you look back, you like watch somebody, you know, just like dissect your every aspect of your gameplay. Or you look back at the replay yourself and you're like, oh, brother, wait. Could be better. But that's how it goes. We'll see the spearmen, the scouts putting on pressure here for blue, and he sees the dock. He might go for a dock of his own. Let's see, what's the scouting like for these players? Swilly9 says, "Let's go, Ozzy, crush him." Swilly was recently defeated by KingSpillah in a 1v1, so he's obviously rooting for the opponent here. Dock is going to go down, I think, here. There's not really anything that KingSpillah can do. The Castle Age timing is there. He's getting Thumb Ring before making Cav Archers. The Cavalry Archer is going to take a lot of upgrades and a little bit of time to make happen. But it is just Spearmen for Gray and a few more Scouts, so they will be able to clear that eventually. If nothing too crazy happens. More units coming forward. Spears and Scouts, baby. Alright, let's do it. A little bit more food and Oz might be able to click up now. Maybe if he had dropped that dock earlier, but didn't want to interrupt his plans with a bunch of water nonsense. So dock goes down anyways, and now these fishing ships are basically useless for blue. It's gonna hurt on the food eco. He's gonna have to add more farms. And it's 16 on food for Oz and 11 on food for KingSpillah, but with the Cav Archer play, he's not going to need food, really, besides for a few upgrades. No ballistics, that's a pretty expensive one. You got to get the university out for that and everything. And he also added a siege workshop here. Okay, we got 2 CA. Now, the numbers are going to be a problem for KingSpillah. I think Oz is trying to outnumber and go crazy here. It's kind of working. There's not really an answer for 16 spearmen. Not much of an answer for that. on the field right now for blue. And there's a hole here, and okay, he's gonna plug that hole. But the scouts are in. They kill one cav archer. A redock is happening, yeah. I looked at that earlier. Hole in the wood line. Scouts feasting a little bit. We don't have an attack upgrade here for them, so they're default attack scouts. Will take a while to kill the Vills. Vills might fight back, but this gives KingSpillah a huge, a huge sort of a control feeling in this game right now. Scouts will go down eventually. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, though, maybe... Oh, this gives Oz, I guess, the control of the narrative. I may have misspoken. But now, KingSpillah might have the chance to react. He's got the counter unit to what the enemy's making. He's an age up for now. And we'll see. But so far, all the action, all the attention has been here. That's not what you want to see if you're blue. CA will be able to defend from the spears for the time being. Scout goes down. More units just attacking randomly here. Micro coaching by Kingfish Speaker 2, by the way. Every decision. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You can see it too. I don't know. I think the micromanagement by somebody watching over your shoulder might be like a detriment sometimes too, you know. It might be a little bit overwhelming. But maybe that's cope. For me, I don't know. 11 cav archers now, and if he can get enough cav archers, a good enough number of cav archers, then he'll be chilling. He could kill this army right now. Ballistics is a huge upgrade if he can get that. If I'm playing CA and I end up with ballistics, that's when I'm like, okay, we're chilling. But the triple range from Oz, gonna be skirmishers. He's gonna need more wood for triple range plus skirms, but we're also gonna need to see elite skirmisher. It's a little bit expensive right when you hit castle. Where is it? What am I looking for here? Elite skirm. 130 wood, 230 wood, 130 gold. This whole army is gonna go down to cow archers unless the micro is not there. One dies. He's trying to kite back. A little bit more patience needed from blue, maybe. Skirms are being produced, and blue, if he just sees skirms, he might... It's like when you're playing knights and you see a bunch of spears, you're like, or like a couple spears. You just feel like you have to run away, right? Like the enemy has the counter unit, I can't engage. But if it's just default feudalite skirms, with no range upgrades, you can still kill him easily. Another CA. Looks like the gather point was set down here. KingSpillah gonna have to panic a little bit, pulling those guys back. Another cav archer dies. Elite skirm, come on, chainmail armor, okay. Regular skirmishers still coming out. He needs wood, Oz. He's got a bunch of farms running out of wood. Just needs more wood desperately, spending it all on buildings. He's dropped a farm here with the Khmer. You don't have to drop off the food from farms. It just trickles in. So that's like a convenient way to handle things. And it's just so many units for Oz. 27-16 army. The eco though, 59-42, and the fish are kind of back. They're on shorefish now. They're gonna need to be adding fish traps or just getting rid of those at some point. But 164 wood for KingSpillah, and he's kind of bottled up here. No map control really. So the skirms are in. 11 to the 8 cav archers only, and they're on low HP too. There's more CA here, and Oz is kind of the aggressor right now. He might be able to get this done. There's halberd or pikeman coming in. No elite skirm yet. It's on the way. 33 seconds. Okay. We're cool. Oz idling that TC still. He has no food. He's spending it all on army. And is the CA enough? Or is there going to have to be a pivot from blue? We've got knights also being added for Oz. So can be good against CA too if you just chase him down with like full armor upgrades, which he has. Liking what I'm seeing for Gray right now. Second TC now. KingSpillah added his a while ago. 12 fishing ships. 65 minus 12. 53 vills versus 43. And none in the queue for Oz right now. That's going to be his main concern, I think. Rewatching this if he decides to do that. No villagers in the queue. There's some fish traps being added. But the wood is costly. It's like, I don't know if it's worth it to fish trap when you're on CA, right? You need the wood for army. You're not really spending food on anything. He's getting ballistics now. So that's huge. Be able to hit moving targets actually and kill them. But there's a lot of skirms now. Lots of elite skirms. No upgrades on those from the blacksmith. But there's something to be worried about. Maybe if you're KingSpillah here, take this army, run it around the top and into the enemy base. Like, he's going to be totally undefended at home if all of the army and all the buildings are over here. Let's see. Vision. Yeah, he sees 2 barracks down there only. But KingSpillah is worried. He's trying to defend his hometown right now. This has been an exciting game. Oz is going full aggro. I love to see it. He's like farming back here. I don't know. Just you gotta do what you gotta do. He's not looking at home. He's looking up here. It's fun when you get to play like this. You're just full army, making army, producing, going forward. Maybe queuing vills in the back, you know, not really looking back here, just all micro up here. And it's so fun to do that. 3rd TC from blue. He's got very little wood. He won't be able to produce more CA right now. Maybe it's time to add some, I don't know, maybe some infantry or something. There's a lot of spears, which is really, I think, why he's not trying to like make step lances or something right now. Steps or knights could be good though. I would love to see a raid from blue, but he needs to defend. 1 mangonel at home right now. Could get some big shots. There are some knights in the mix for Oz too. He's fighting for his team's life right now. First game he's played this year. 3rd TC for Oz as well. The eco difference is growing, but it doesn't really feel like KingSpillah has the lead right now, you know? Not necessarily. We could see a big hit from the mangonel here. This could be a big fight right now. Very fun game indeed. And now does he see it? Does he see it? He sees it. Oh, the mangonel's just going forward. Oh, okay. He's targeting the mangonel. It got a big hit. A lot of those skirms are low health now. But the mangonel goes down to the skirmishers. Oz a Chad just clicking on it with skirms. And the CA has to run away again. Incredible. Man, the Spore, he knows he's safe now. He's like, I survived. I survived. He'll never want me now. I'm a pain now. I'm not worth it. Now I can just sit here and enjoy the chopping and the mining sounds. 4th TC for KingSpillah out here on the gold. Is he worried about gold control? Like, what's the resources like here? There's one here, there's one here, and a stone. Kind of scattered around everywhere in little piles of 3 and 2. I like the positions that are being taken by KingSpillah right now. Something that could be complained about, like if we were in like a, you know, top tier scene, right? Outposting the outsides here would be very, very powerful, but it's a lot to think about. Even the Viper doesn't do that every time, so. We have a monk healing the units for Gray, and we have battle elephants for Gray. Incredible. This is going to be a hard army to break for blue. He's going to try and move in. That's a lot of cav archers now. 23 and another mangonel. Does he get it with the knights? You got to dive in there or something. Right clicks with the entire army on the mangonel. Cav archers doing a lot of damage in the meantime. And now KingSpillah going to have to back away again. The monks are trying to convert a CA. And they're just going to run around the back. KingSpillah definitely using the mobility of his units very effectively, but he's not really doing anything. he's just like holding the enemy off with one hand and like making eco, I guess. Vamos Oz, vamos Oz. Oh man, defensive castle forced out for blue here. He feels like he needs that defensive edge, and he's going to Imperial Age too, but with what position? With what game plan? Just more upgrades, more CA, I guess, is really the play. I don't know. Walling this side. Maybe you could wall across here to the water. Could be good. I don't know. Oz. Hasville's in the queue from all 3 TCs. He's pumping, but KingSpillah also pumping. 15 villagers in the queue, and he just spent food on castle. This man has a lot of food. 4 TCs, houses being produced in the north of the map. We've kind of gone counterclockwise here, right? Gray's got this area. Fishing ships being converted. Oh, did that get deleted? No, I think it died, right? Surely this man is not deleting his fishing ships before they can be converted. Imp now for KingSpillah. Oz will be surprised by that. And it's Onager? It's going to be Onager Cav Archer. Okay. Do we get drill? I know his helpful angel on his shoulder will know about drill. It's maybe expensive though. Oh, he's got the res for it if he wants. Siege workshop units move 50% faster. Could be very useful in this situation. This is shaping up to be a Mongol dream game right now. Cav Archers, Mangonels, and Oz. He's here. He's got the numbers. Only Onager from Imp right now. That's what he's gone in for. And I think this is a really good fight for KingSpillah right now. I don't know, the Mangonels are kind of, or the Onagers, kind of out of position. The numbers though are there. KingSpillah gonna fall back though. He's worried, and these old Cav Archers might get surrounded. Okay. Okay, they make it out for the time being. And the Onagers, you gotta respect the Onagers. Oz still just producing units. He's gonna have a forward castle, maybe. How many villagers are gonna be able to build this? 1. He's sending more? No? Alright. That's fine. That's chill. Is KingSpillah not gonna immediately see that? 5 Onagers now for KingSpillah. 7 Onagers. We have ourselves an Onager ranch right now. What's he gonna do with these? He could probably kill this army fairly easily now. And what does Oz do against this? You don't get Bombard Cannon as the Khmer, right? Let's see. Yeah, no Bombard Cannon. You can make your own Onager. Siege Ram could be good if you can get in close. Knights or Steppe Lancers can also eat Onagers. Again, though, if you get in close. Oz adding more Knights now. And more villagers. KingSpillah is kind of flattened out at 107 vills. Oz might have a chance to catch up now. He survived to the late game. This has been good. This has been a good game. A castle in the north. I love that. Defensive position castle. Maybe you send this knight. Maybe you build this castle up here where there's no army. Never mind. There is army. Good choice, Oz. Good choice. And this castle, we do have 3 villas building, and it is going to go up. KingSpillah, it'll be awkward to treb that, but you might be able to from behind here his walls. Just not in defensive range of the castle, right? So maybe, I mean, we'll see Imp from Oz at some point. He has 3 on gold because all his gold miners are building this castle. And these fishing ships are all idle. I'm sure KingSpillah is hitting the idle villager button constantly, and he just keeps going to the fishing ships. I mean, you got enough wood now to build fish traps, but do you even need them? All right. More knights. And he's castle dropping with 3 villagers into an Imperial Age opponent who has a trebuchet right here. Do not build this. Wait, the treb is like running out of the... It's a free treb? It's donated. Castle has been placed. Only 2 villagers are building it. Onagers. There's a fight happening over here. Onagers are clearing out his own wood line. Oz is having to fall back. There's a ballista elephant here, which is gonna get murdered by Onagers. We're up to 8 onagers, by the way. More knights, I would recommend. Just more knights. This castle is going to be denied unless there's a huge fight for Oz right now. That was a crazy castle. Also, this trebuchet just went down to the castle, by the way. I'm not really sure how that happened. And do not... ballistas ain't it, my guy. Not against the onagers. More knights is what I recommend here, but we also have the CA finally coming into raid, and I think KingSpillah is grasping his destiny now. He's going for the win. He's finally comfortable in his position, and he's ready to kill. Army here just getting picked off by onagers. Castle was deleted there, I believe. Maybe it was destroyed. I think it was destroyed, actually. Only 258 stone for Gray. He's going to send in 3 knights. There's a castle. He's going into this little pocket down here. The CA, very annoying here. I mean, they've gotten full... Wait a minute. 49 kills? Wait. Where? Okay, this is the same blob of CA that's over here. So they have 30 kills here. They have 26 kills. We're going back in time right now. He's killing here. There's a fight that we weren't looking at with knights and spears. 29 kills. They move forward. They move forward past the castle. And they have 42 kills, killing villagers all over the place. That's very good for KingSpillah. And now we're back to real time. The elephants and the knights are doing some work here. The skirms going after villager kills. I think Oz might see the end on the way. He has 39 idols. Knights going down to cav archers. And these guys are still just back here being a pain. All of these farmers are going to die. Oh, unless he falls back. But they're idle then. He could also hop in houses, but I forget every time. And he's adding 9 ranges at home. Okay, Oz is not ready to give up yet. He is not ready to give up yet. It's for skirmisher productions entirely, I think, too. Okay. Incredible. Take a look at that blacksmith, Oz. Research fletching, research bodkin arrow, padded archer armor. All that stuff. You're gonna need it. 62 to 104 eco. And some skirms coming in. They're gonna die. They're not enough. No upgrades on them besides elite skirm. Army's been cleared in front of KingSpillah's base here. And he's moving trebs to the north. Oh man, did he delete these? I think they either died or he deleted all the fishing ships besides that one lucky soul on the single fish trap there. The ranges are going up. The villagers, though, not having a great time. 61 to 104. KingSpillah seems to have decided that he made enough vills, and now it's time to kill. I think this position has been so useful for him, and he's now going to add a siege workshop on this side, on the top, too. Okay, these guys they're just being placed back here for in a holding pattern right now. He's working on the eco, adding the mining camp. Score is not looking pretty for Oz. I don't know if he has score on. I hope not, for his sake. There's still some more res back here. Does Oz have... He still has gold. He still has stone available if the cav archers are cleared. And he's running more villagers forward as well. He's massing up here again with knights, light cav, skirms. Absolute unit killing a jaguar all by himself, by the way. And it's a siege v... Oh, ooh. I think you might be able to dive this with the spears. It's going to be hard to micro for blue. Okay, so there's enough CA here that might cause him problems. Knights are going in. All you need is a couple of units here. So, oh boy. KingSpillah might kill his own units. He might kill his own trebuchet right now. Onagers going down. Treb. Not going down yet. Cav archers are enough to defend. Units up here attacking. Another trebuchet gonna die. KingSpillah focusing. He's going to lose all the CA at home, or in the enemy's base. Trebuchets stay alive, though.
5.
Dang. What a turn of events. Oh, there we go. We got the clip. Roll the clip. Slow-mo. Let's go. Wait for it. One more shot. Come on, give it to me. Boom. Hey, 3 spears for 1 treb? Who's to say that isn't value? Alright, alright. Anyways. Very, very good couple of minutes here for Oz. He lost the whole army up front, but his base has been cleared again. He's adding ballistas. He killed quite a few onagers. This castle might go down, but like, who cares, you know? No, the scouts will dive. Ballista elephants will be good into CA. It's just the onagers he has to worry about. And KingSpillah has to always pay attention to the cav archers. That's the problem with cav archers. You always have to babysit them constantly. Or else they'll die to spears. The spears now are going to move forward. We've got villagers mining stone there for Oz. It's not over yet. TC on the right corner for Oz. And he's adding... I love the amount of military buildings that Gray adds. So good. 9 ranges at home. I love it. 5 more stables on the front. I think he knows light cav knights might be the way. CA numbers, they're dwindling. There's only 16. Cav archers, you really need a big number of them. And this area is being attacked. There's no villagers here anymore. I'm not sure. I guess he pulled them back to chop wood or something. Oz still in Castle Age, by the way. Not even close to Imp. But he's still fighting on. He's brave. And it's just the onagers are so powerful, but if you don't have like the experience of how annoying they are to micro, one enemy unit in amongst them can be a nightmare. Onager will go down to a castle maybe here. Castle's taking a lot of damage to those, but they are dying, and it's always very expensive losses for KingSpillah. Okay, ballista elephants, they've been nerfed into hell. Onagers just completely destroy them. Okay. He's gonna dive with the light cav again. And I think 5 light cav for 2 onagers, 3 onagers. So worth it. Maybe 4? This guy's he's a Neo. This guy, Neo scout, dodging all those shots somehow, moving. He's dodging ballistics to kill 1 more onager. There's only 1 onager on the field for KingSpillah. And only thing he's doing right now is producing 1 trebuchet. So KingSpillah shook right now. Oz being attacked. It's so hard to even for us to pay attention to every side here. There's a castle that's gone up for blue here, but it's going down to 3 spearmen, 4 spearmen, pikemen. Gonna need some army over there. Oh, they're getting pulled back. Okay, we're good. That was maybe a bit hopeful. Now the CA numbers are getting back up. We're up to 38 cav archers on the front here. And I think our Mongol player once again is gaining the upper hand. It's 90 to 103 eco. Oz has brought the eco count into parity, but he does not have the army numbers now. It's like a pendulum. He's way ahead on the army and behind on the eco. Now he's even with the eco and way behind on the army. Then what's the play? Excuse me. We had a conversion. I think there's a gray cav archer in here somewhere, maybe. Heavy. He has gotten heavy CA and murder holes. Okay, so no spearmen are going to be killing any TCs or any castle anytime soon. And the entire economy on the front has gone down for Oz. 80 to 100 on the eco count right now. KD? Wait. Wait. Sorry. I just looked down here. 342 killed to 100 dead from KingSpillah is an insane KD. 3.5 to 1 KD right now. Somehow KingSpillah has lost 2 units to Gaia. Alright, DCA won't kill buildings too fast, but there are trebs here. Oz still in Castle Age. I think you gotta prioritize Imp now. Sell food, sell wood. You have so much. Just get that Imperial Age, get the tech. Maybe Hussar can do something. Elite Skirm with like ring armor. That can be good. Oz is switching to his own Cav Archers now. But they're Castle Age Cav Archers. We need Imperial. Really badly, actually. That might be what ends this. He's gonna try to match with his own siege workshops too. Okay. I mean, I thought Oz was out for the count before, and he's come back in this very game. Man, this is a good one. We're up to 1 hour in game time. That's 1.7 speed, by the way. So it's more like 38 minutes or something, right? And we have these farms are being, can you steal these? Or like, what? Also, my Boxer Villager mod is like glitching out. Look, he gets a little sword for a second, and then he's back to boxing. I think that it's broken ever since they changed the animations for attack speed. That's a shame. We're gonna need to see if there's an update for that. 36 CA. What's the answer? Scorpions. Okay. I like it. Again, please get Imperial. Please. I'm begging you. Another TC randomly for KingSpillah. Is this a farming TC? What is this for? We don't know. 167 pop for him. Is it like anti-rating? We don't know. KingSpillah sending villagers across this middle land bridge. Oh boy, I better drink some water after that one. That was a bad one. They're going to build this castle. Okay. One relic in that monastery. Have being produced and immediately dying by all these stables here. 12 mounted units here. And some scorpions, but it's just the tech difference now. 95 to 99 eco, by the way. Really great job from Oz to catch up there. But they're all just getting mowed down in this choke point right now. He's sending it again. And KingSpillah has to micro here, but he is, and it's working. Heavy Cav Archer with all upgrades. Mongols don't get ring archer armor, but that's it. Regular Cav Archers with no upgrades will die immediately, and we have got Scorpions here, but he even has chemistry right now. Blue, just slaughtering Scorpions. Castle Age Scorpions no good here, and Oz is on the way to Imp. Can he survive 3 minutes and 8 seconds right now? Plus the time that it takes to get the upgrades and make the army, of course. I guess we'll see. He's got a lot of skirms here. Please look at the blacksmith now. That's the next thing I'm going to complain about. I always have to have something to complain about, and that's what I'm complaining about. He doesn't have a blacksmith. It was forward, and it has died. He does not have a blacksmith. But that is so many ranges producing skirms. Forward also, by the way. They're trickling in right now. Going to need to work on those gather points. But the Khmer, you know, they can get so much food and so much wood. They'll be able to spam skirms for days. This is not it, though. You got to get a big ball of skirms. They're kind of just running in and dying right now. I would just fall back as much as possible here. The Trebs, the inevitable march of the Trebs, though. You hate to let them just do their thing. Skirms, they're just flowing across the screen into the meat grinder. Oh no. Houses are going down to 1 trebuchet. We got a couple Mangudai here even. for blue. And yeah, this is rough. So now I would say just hold back your army right now. Fall back, wait for those upgrades in Imp. But again, he's not going to be able to get upgrades in Imp because he doesn't have a blacksmith. So, oh, what? Wait, what? What happened here? What happened? I wasn't paying attention. That was the Imp. Bro, I should be fired from my job as a caster. This was the Imp TC the whole time? This? And it was denied? At? Button. Where's the button? Where's the button? Oh my gosh. Wait, I have a thing just for this. 82%. Imperial denied. He noticed immediately, and now he's got it here. Will he get Imperial Age, chat? Find out now. Skirms are enough to push back the CA for the time being. Maybe a Hussar switch from the Mongol player could be the next play if he wasn't winning so hard right now. 2 minutes 34. Is it this TC? No, he's gone for the back one now. I mean, maybe this one is what you need, but it's looking like KingSpillah just needs to clean this up now, and he wins the game, and he wins the match. Joner was somehow avoided in this match. So Team PNW might be the only team to win a match against... Oh, and that's a GG. Imperial Age not coming in right at the end. The game goes to KingSpillah and the match goes to PNW. Well played. And honestly, from both. Very exciting game. Oz going so aggressive, making so many spearmen in this time period, right? Where's the army? Here. Like, what is going on here? So it's 52 to 15 army right now. So good. But KingSpillah was able to absorb the attacks and tech up and get that eco lead, get the right unit and the right upgrades. GG's are flying in. Well played, and yes, indeed, a good game. All right, what are these units here? 210 skirmishers for Oz, 116 heavy cav archers. Now, if this is your most produced unit, I'm saying you gotta think about, you know, something. But he knows that it was a very chaotic game.